Howdy Everybody, it's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Today, I thought I'd cover some of the reasons why I don't like the keto diet. There aren't very many, and they certainly aren't enough to change my feelings about doing it. But one of the problems with the keto diet is the way everybody else feels about it. There's a lot of judgment in the keto diet, even within the keto community. Some channels that I watch on YouTube, they call them the keto police, because they'll be like, no, that's too high carb, no, that's not enough fats, that's too much protein. It's your journey. If you're watching this and you're doing keto and you're feeling like you're failing, it's your journey. Nobody can tell you you failed except for yourself. So that's why I've decided to have free days. That's why I decided if I wanted to have a soda one day, I'm going to have a soda one day. I had that soda. I had it like 2 days ago when you're watching this. Well, unless you're watching this a year from now, then I don't know when I had my last soda, but I probably have had one because I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is amazing. It's my favorite, and it was delicious. I didn't drink it all because it was a little much, and that's the truth, but it was still delicious. I wanted it. It was my birthday, and so I had it. And I had some pizza pockets, or pizza rolls, the little Totino's things, and they were amazing. And I planned for them, just like I planned for the tacos. Yes, I have had more than one cheat meal, or a free meal, or whatever you want to call it, because it's my birthday weekend. And I had already anticipated doing that, even though I didn't end up going out of town. I already had it set in my mind that this was what I was going to do. Well, except for the pizza pockets. I was planning on eating out on other meals, which is something we would normally do on vacation, but instead I was like, well, what do I really want that's like hard to replicate? And I can make a fake pizza, but I can't really make fake Totino's pizza rolls. And they're delicious in the air fryer. Oh, it's really good. So that's one thing, is the way other people feel about the diet. They don't feel like it's healthy. Well, there are people who think that the way you eat isn't healthy too, I'm sure. But how you eat is how you eat. How I eat is how I eat. And then we're just all going to be okay with that, because we've all made our own decisions. We've all done our own research. And we're doing what we think works best for us. I would rather eat this type of food and feel this good than do another 30-day juice fast, which I felt good after my 30-day juice fast, but it was hard. And for the most part, this is easy. I'm always going to be touching my eyes in these videos, but I ain't going anywhere except for right back into my apartment after this, so don't y'all worry. So the keto police is one of the bad things. Another bad thing, which I mentioned in a video too, is it's hard to find recipes for one. Like, maybe that's what I should do. I almost said I should write a cookbook for one. Don't expect me to do that, for real. Don't expect me to do that. You'll know why in a couple more reasons down the road. But it's really hard to find recipes for one. So many people, I guess what it is the really popular videos on YouTube are Costco or Sam's hauls, where they get all this food for their family of like 6 to 10. Which is great, but I'm just me. Or they'll do, meals for their family, or they'll do meal prep, which is really big and popular. I'm at home all by myself all the time. I can cook whenever I want to, and I don't need 12 servings. So that's a little challenging, but normally with a little basic math, kind of figure it out. Sometimes I can't figure out a way to do it because you have to cook it like in a pan. Most things I cook in my air fryer, which is also a convection oven, toaster oven, conventional oven. It's just little, but it's just me, so it's perfect. So there's that. It's hard to find recipes for a single person to use without having to have multiple days of leftovers. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind eating the same thing. I just don't want to prep that much. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, so that's another one for me. The other one, moving on to the next one, why that one will make a little bit more sense too, is I don't like cooking. It's not my it's not my favorite. That's why I love the air fryer so much, because you can put a piece of fish or some turkey or a chicken breast or wing or thigh or leg or whatever you're doing, the hamburger patty, put that in the air fryer, cook that puppy up, make you a little side of some broccoli with a little cheese sauce over it, or some Brussels sprouts with seasonings, just oil and air fried to perfection. Green beans are amazing. Like, there's so many good things. I do like the food on keto too. It's not that I only want my free meals. I really like the keto food. Ice cream made out of heavy cream and just some collagen or some protein powder, fat bomb. It's all delicious. But I don't like cooking. If somebody else could do it, it would be even better. I mean, I do it because I have to eat, and this is the way I want to eat, and so I have come up with the easiest way to do it, but I am notorious for not trying new things because, one, I don't want to waste the ingredients. Two, if it's gross, I won't just eat it anyway, because I would just throw it away and try again or make something different. That's just me. I know that about myself. Why eat something gross and feel like I want to have something else versus just don't eat that and make something new. So I don't try very many recipes. I eat a lot of the same things, but I don't really have a problem with that. I just have a problem with that. I'm not a big fan of cooking. And again, it's because it's just for one. Now, if I was going to make, like, when I was at my mom's for Mardi Gras, we made, like, the bacon wrapped asparagus. That's great. And it was fun and a good time, and everybody loved them. And I've made them once since, and man, it just felt like so much work for just me that I haven't done it since. And that's the truth. Just FYI. So, in combination with that, and rounding off the things that I hate, right? So you have the keto police, you have the nobody just does single recipes, you have the I don't like to cook. But the number one thing that I would have to say that I hate about keto, are you ready? The dishes. I hate the... That is really sad to admit, but I hate doing the dishes. I have to do dishes daily because I cook daily. Did you know that if you go to fast food, you just throw everything away after you eat it? That's so much simpler. I'm constantly doing dishes. Oh, maybe I'm going to add one more at the end. And I'm constantly making ice. Oh my God, I need an ice maker. But it's one of those first world problems, like, you do not need an ice maker. But I'm also really weird about my ice because I drink a lot of water. And I don't want to use tap water because I did that for a while. And even though I don't mind drinking tap water, you can taste the difference in the water. And so I didn't want that taste in my filtered water because I filter my water. So I also filter the water for my ice. So I'm constantly making water in a water filter, filling up the ice, putting the ice in the ice bucket, taking the ice out of the ice bucket to put it in my water, to put it in my drinks, to put it in ice. It's a lot of ice. I feel like it's a lot of ice. And at one point I was like, well, I'm just going to buy like 12 ice cube trays. But that you don't need to do that because you're still making the same amount of ice. You're just not having to do it daily. So I just do it every day. Every day I make 4 trays of ice. And somehow every day I almost go through all 4 trays. That's a new thing. I used to not even like water in my ice. No, that's not true. I've always wanted water in my ice because that's what ice is. What I meant is I haven't always wanted ice in my water. So, cooking and making ice. Those are the final 2 things. So, just a quick little video. Wanted to jump on here and have a fun time. I mean, these things are true, but you always hear all the things people like about keto. You don't hear some of the things people don't like about their diet they're on. So, at the end of the day, is having people judge me make me not want to do it? No, that's never stopped me from doing anything in my life. Is only having recipes for families of like 6 and hauls for huge families got me down. Nope, I know what I need to eat, and I buy enough, and I normally don't waste anything. I have wasted a little bit of sour cream. Really, I think that's it, because it doesn't last very long either, and I don't use it in very many recipes. Normally they're like bread or muffin type recipes. Anyway, so recipes for one, cooking. I've missed something. Anyway, but you watch the video. You remember what they are. So tell me, what's the worst part about your diet? What's the best part about your diet? You don't have to call it a diet. I really don't like calling it that, but that's what it is in like standard terms. But there's also the standard American diet, the SAD, which if that's what you eat, that's fine. I hope you're not sad about it, because that's just a silly acronym. But I'm not sad about mine. Even the cooking and the making all the ice every day. That doesn't make me not want to do it. It just is like, oh, gotta do the dishes again, because you have to do the dishes before you make the new dishes. And no, I don't use a dishwasher, because it's just me, and I'm complaining over like a bowl and two pots sometimes, but still, and the plate. I need to get some paper plates. I think that would help a bunch too. Maybe some paper plates and some paper bowls. Anyway, so those are the things that I don't like about keto. Let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to follow along on my journey. I don't always talk about keto, but I do talk about it a lot because it's a big part of what I do. And I really enjoy it and like to talk about it and educate others on what little bit I do know. And try to make it fun and entertaining. So, like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, tell me what I could change or do better, or what you'd like to know to make you like it. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.